Yeah. So that say two groups
Oh
are
yes,
doing
that's a
sexism,
very good idea. Okay.
and then one group represents men, the other group represents women.
That's fantastic. Yes. So
So basically, you
temp
have
set
A
of
group.
grades.
The students are working with the ILOs from the existing unit. They're working on creating an assessment that will answer the ILOs, but is a bit more creative than something that might exist already and has different elements to it and gives students different areas to concentrate on in terms of developing skills they might already have, but also new experiences as well, perhaps in the way that they approach an assessment. And it's also giving students a chance to take ownership of the assessment process by participating in it.
Submit like
A proposal.
like a proposal beforehand, just so that they know that that's like there's
That's a good thing, yeah,
depth
but
in
needs
what
to
they're
be
gonna
here
do,
really.
everything.
We've got a really nice diverse group. Although it's a social work course, a lot of the students are from creative industry courses, so they've instantly latched onto different methods than we concentrate on in our assessment, and they're bringing a whole different perspective to it. So it's great actually seeing their different ideas going into the sort of assessment that we use in social work.
Keep in mind it's a one semester unit, so it needs to be a small, like 100 to 150 words limit for the proposal, so that you don't try to go.
I was milling around listening to some brilliant conversations. I like it when we had a bit of a disagreement about things, always like that, that's good. A lot of that discussion was around levelness, around the sort of authenticity of the task in terms of what a student needs to get forward to the next bit. So I think in a strange way, we're acknowledging this task, whatever tasks you've come up with, has to, even if it's summative only at this point on paper, also has to be formative because it's moving students forward. So interesting thought over here, and well raised, is they have shaped their assessment directly against each of the three ILOs. So one of the assessment more so face one of the ILOs, another one's face another ILO. So now our general habit as people who design these units quite regularly is we do this. We'll go, okay, so assessment, this one we think addresses ILOs 1 and 3. Mm-hmm. This piece of assessment addresses ILOs 2 and 3. But we always have to make sure we covered all the ILOs, because we can't move away from the unit unless we say the students have address these learning outcomes, and the assessment therefore has to pick up at least, each element has to pick up at least one. Actually, what you've done is quite strategic. This one's covered this covers this. Generally, they tend to blur in our design, but that's absolutely clear and good. All groups have gone 3 points of assessment, rather than gone, oh, let's just put it all on the end. So it's partly about breaking it up, taking the pressure off, spreading it out. Hopefully one thing can help. What I notice is all of you seem to design in this feeds to this, that feeds to this. Mm-hmm. So that's great, isn't it? You haven't just go, oh, it's this stuff and it doesn't link. You've actually sort of led one thing through to the next, which is fabulous. I would happily do any of those. If I was in that unit, I would happily do any of those designs personally. I think they all work.